Hi friends, welcome back to Sheena's Homestead and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making something absolutely delicious. They are ooey gooey graham cracker chocolate chip bars. Now this is a little spin on something that you might have had before, which is a 7-layer magic bar. So we have some of the same ingredients, but this comes together much quicker, much easier. You're gonna see how I make it all right here in my food processor. It'll take about 10 minutes to put the ingredients together and into the oven we'll go. Begin by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. In a food processor, we are going to put 2 cups of graham crackers, we're just gonna pulse them. Now we are going to stir in a whole can of sweetened condensed milk. And now we're going to pulse that again. We're going to add a ½ teaspoon of salt, a ½ cup of unsweetened coconut chips, 1 whole cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, but reserve some to put on the top. This part is optional. I'm adding a little bit of sea salt baking chips from Trader Joe's. If you have toffee chips or peanut butter, you can add those as well. If you feel like you've got enough sugar in there already, you can eliminate this part altogether. And last but not least, I have a mixture of pecans and cashews. You can add your favorite nut. And we're going to pulse this one more time. You want to make sure that you don't blend it too much. You don't want it to all just be one big mixture of evenly chopped things. We want there to still be, some texture and some chunk to our batter. So just maybe 5 to 10 pulses. So this is my favorite way to get my parchment paper ready for my pan. So this is an 8x8 dish, and what I like to do is take my corners and just cut in towards my dish, just like this on all 4 sides. And then I crinkle it up like this. And it's nice and pliable. And then I put it right into my dish just like this. And you can see, because I cut the corners, it fits perfectly. And I just fold those corners right over each other. And my dish is ready to be sprayed. I use this coconut spray as my non-sticking baking spray. And I just slightly spray the inside. All right, so now we're just gonna pull our blade out and kind of wipe everything down off that blade. All right, so use your spatula to scrape down the sides, but an easier way to get your batter into your baking dish is just with a spoon, and just scoop a little at a time. It is a pretty thick mixture. All right, we are almost set. So now we are going to add a little bit of sea salt, a couple more chocolate chips, and a little bit of our cashews right to the top. I use this Celtic sea salt, and it's nice and thick, so you can use it as a nice topping to your desserts. And then we are going to add some cashew pieces right to the top. Along with the reserved chocolate chips. And now we're going to put this in our oven, which we preheated to 350 degrees, and it will stay there for 20 to 25 minutes. Look at how delicious those look. I did end up leaving them in for 5 more minutes than I said. So 20 to 25 minutes was what the recipe called for. I did 30 minutes and I like them just brown around the edges. This is perfect. My coconut is nice and crispy. So let's pull these out, let them cool for just a minute, and then we're gonna try them. Okay, the time has come. We are going to try these. Let's just cut a nice piece here. Oh my goodness, they are so chewy. Take a look at that. Okay, oh my goodness. This looks so delicious, and you saw how easy it was. All right, ready? That is pretty good. Wow. I love the coconut mixed in there with all of the different kinds of nuts. We used both the walnut and the cashew, and that just, the different textures of those two really put it over the top. You saw how easy this recipe was. We only used one dish to make this entire recipe, and it came together in less than 10 minutes. The most amount of time was just the baking time. So that's a pretty good and pretty easy recipe to put together. Not to mention, this freezes super well, so you can make it now, put it in the freezer, and pull it out for Thanksgiving or Christmas or any event really that you have. Okay, my friends, well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this super quick and delicious recipe. I hope you try it at home. If you don't mind, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time on Sheena's Homestead. Goodbye.